game has changed. You know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Andre Ayton out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the small forward.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Avdia. Portland no good that time either. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's the screen from the arc. A rebound by Simons. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Start for them.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Butler is screen on Simons. Three-pointer. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And it's Simons missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Out left of the wing. Ayton finds Sharp. A 3. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 8.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Pass to Curry. Butler is screen on Simon. It's Curry outside. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons from outside. No good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
Back to Curry. Deflects the pass. Here's Moody. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Fields checked in for Curry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Pass to Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Lets it go. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Ayton missing. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Butler passes to Moody. Healed against Sharp. Butler from outside. drills the three-pointer. Butler's got 8.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Off target at the rim.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Scoot Henderson is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Thybulle, the pass to Henderson. Kuminga against Grant. Pass to Kamare. Grant with a screen on Kuminga. Just 3 to shoot. The tray. And another 3 for Portland.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Jackson Davis finds Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. Kuminga against Grant. Kuminga the pass to Curry. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. Payton on the double team. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by Grant. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Payton looking it over. They kick out to Hield. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Kamare. Connects from 3-point range. Kamare's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry finds Hield. Back to Curry. Trying to end the drought. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kamare. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 3-pointer, Hield. They get it again. Outside for Curry. There's Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Kicks it out to Grant. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Grant's got 9. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number 2, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Stephen Curry. A different look now for Portland. Simons from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Pajemski. Payton from outside. Drills it from outside. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Butler against Avdia. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Pass to Kamare. Beyond the arc. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Right wing. And stolen by Sharp. Last break. Here come the Trailblazers. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Simons has it in the corner.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Brandon Podziemski. Green is out there with Butler. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. A three-pointer is right on target.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Trailblazers leading by 3. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Offensive rebound. Podziemski finds Green. Now Moody. Shot clock at 5. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Moody's got 5 now.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Now here's Simons. D right on him. Ayton a screen. Amaron. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Moody the pass to Santos for the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Simons from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Moody the pass to Santos. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
That's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. And the 3 ball is good. Santos has got his second bucket.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And Simons has it in the corner. And again, it's Portland converting.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland leading by 3. Outside, Simon. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Grant for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Grant's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They set the pick. Buries the long-range jumper. Grant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland. Moody the pass to Butler. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant outside. Pass to Avdia. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 6. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grant outside. Broke loose. Here's Klingen. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we got Jeremy Grant. Rob Williams is out there with Klingen. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. And Portland with a change here, too. Rupert's checked in. Here's Klingen. Off target from outside. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Butler, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Williams is right there. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possession alive. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. From past the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for it.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Back to Thybulle. Pass to Grant. Klingen the screen for Grant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Hield kicks it to Looney. Back to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And now Portland on the break. Here's the 3. And Scoot Henderson good for 3. Henderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Butler sets a screen for Hield. To the middle. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
And it's Thibault in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Hield can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 6. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Kuminga.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbounds. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
They set the pick. Pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Avdia with it. Butler covering. Offensive rebound. Outside Avdia. From downtown. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jeremy Grant.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kamare. Hands it from downtown. Kamare's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Simon, 3 points.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This build.
teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Butler into the lane. Green for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Sacramento now. Up top, LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Now LaVine sinks the tray.
And LaVine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Wing shot on the way. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. That's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Now here's Moody outside Podziemski. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. LaVine surveys the D. Sabonis outside. Pass to Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Here's Ellis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Green, the pass to Moody. Outside Podziemski. Back to Moody. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Takes the three. The ball's knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to LaVine. To the wing, right side. Ellis's shot is off.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Butler can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he lobs it up, and it's hammered home by Green.
Man, is Draymond Green out there playing with a watch? What timing on that alley-oop.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. It's Podziemski on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Podziemski's got 6.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Here's DeRozan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Butler passes to Moody. Off the mark there with a 3. Kings trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Sabonis. Over Green. Outside for LaVine. hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Butler can't get it to go. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Carter in at the point. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
The Warriors leading. Here's Jackson Davis, pass to Payton. The three sends it home from three-point land.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Monk finds Sabonis from the arc. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 5. Kuminga with it. Now Carter defending. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in. Out to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 9 points.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. Now Pajemski. Over Monk. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Here's Laravia, guarded by Payton. Monk, a screen on Payton. Pass to Ellis. Monk for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 5. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Out to Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. And it's Laravia missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Monk. Outside Pajemski. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Ellis. Pass to Laravia. Here's Lyles. Sabonis, left side. Here's Laravia. He's watched by Kuminga. They grab their own miss. Here's Ellis. Offline with a 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Pajemski. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Curry. Back to Payton. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Lyles. Kings trail by 8. 3 on 3. Here's Ellis. Defended by Pajemski. High arcing shot. Sabonis against Green. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. From downtown, that one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Payton. They set the pick. On the wing, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ellis. Back to Monk. Fires for 3. The rebound by Payton. Green against Sabonis. Pass to Payton. Back to Green. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ellis. 4-3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Green out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Santos in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And Murray just igniting the break with that steal. There's the D in 3-and-D.
Podziemski with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Pass to Santos. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ellis. He's got 9. They kick it out to Murray. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan, dribble drive. Murray passes to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Murray inside. Butler covering. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State. Kings trail by 7. Outside Levine. Here's Ellis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler with the ball. Checked by Murray. Butler passes to Hield. Outside Butler. Outside Podziemski. Butler, a screen on Levine. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Grim.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Pass to Santos. There's 1:17 left to play in the third quarter here. Kings trail by 13. Levine with a screen on Green. And here's Levine, guarded by Hield. Outside Murray. Hield against DeRozan. Out to Sabonis. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. No good from the wing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Sacramento is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sabonis with a screen on Green. Outside Levine. And stolen by Green. Out to Hield. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hield's got 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Just 3 on the clock. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kings trail by 14. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Trey Lyles. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Davis in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Santos. There's the triple. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Lyles, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside LaVine. Monk with it. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry passes to Green. Outside Butler. Got a piece of it. Monk with a steal. On the wing, LaVine. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The 3 from Valanciunas. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. Valanciunas has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Hield with the ball. Pass to Curry. Hield, a screen on Monk. Curry with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Hield from outside. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Payton's checked in for Hield. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Davis. And Ellis is subbed in for Monk. He drops it from range.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Payton. Outside Moody. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings.
Team foul. Key substitution. Number 22.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Butler passes to Curry. They set a pick, puts up a deep three. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got his fourth rebound in this one. Sabonis with it. Green picks him up. DeRozan outside. Back to Sabonis. Takes a three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moody passes to Curry. Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. Hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They double him with Curry. On the wing, Murray. Sabonis against Payton. Outside for Levine. Shot clock at 5. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And here's Butler outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Kings trail by 9. Outside Murray. Outside Carter. Pass to Levine. Outside Murray. There's the three. Fires in the triple.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Butler, a screen on Carter. Now Payton. Up top, Moody. Back to Payton. The kick out. Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
Right side, Carter. DeRozan, a screen on Curry. Carter with it. Now guarded by Moody. And here's Sabonis outside. Rebounded by Green. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
I mean, a good pass there from Murray. Now, he understands when his guys have clean looks.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Curry. Clock at 6. Stolen by Carter. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this. Allie, thank you as always.
run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. For three, Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
From deep three-point territory, and it's Sharp missing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach Levine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making Levine work as hard as possible. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Sharp on the wing. Simons against Sabonis. Avdia, a screen on DeRozan. Kamare misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Levine passes to Murray. For the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Short. That's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sharp. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Kamare. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't go. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Murray right side. Ellis with the screen for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Back to Ellis. DeRozan, a screen on Simons. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Over Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot before second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Then for the Kings, Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis. Simons from outside gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Sharp with a screen on DeRozan. Grant finds Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Levine gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Avdia, the pass to Grant. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Launches it. Avdia can't hit. The Kings trail by 6. Deep 2 from Murray. Out to DeRozan. No good on the triple. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Grant the pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Ayton a screen on DeRozan. And Sharp has it in the corner. There's the 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Monk dishes to Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. No good with the triple. Outside, Avdia. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
On the floor for Sacramento, Carter out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then it's Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Carter, the pass to LaRavia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 9. Henderson outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Carter with it. Now Henderson defending. Sabonis, the pass to Carter. Back to Sabonis. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kamare.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up top, Henderson. Defended by Carter. Grant outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Carter kicks to Lyles. Sabonis sets the big for Lyles. And the 3 off target. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Grant for 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Grant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. There's Lyles, and there's the drive, and he makes that one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Henderson, no one around him, and another 3 for Portland.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bean's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Carter. And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
Bean passes to Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Thibault for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thibault's got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ellis outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Trailblazers leading by 13. Thibault kicks to Grant. Shot on the wing. Williams' shot is off.
Normally he drains that.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Lyles for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lyles got 8 points.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Grant on the wing. Bible on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the Trailblazers, another three.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Ellis wide open. And another three for Sacramento.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Grant with a screen on Monk. Bible can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Sabonis. Outside, LaVine. Monk, no one around him. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Grant. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. For 3, LaVine. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Sharpe. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 5. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Sharpe. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Avdia against Sabonis. Sacramento again missing. Trailblazers leading by 5. Avdia, a screen on LaVine. Sharpe, the pass to Avdia. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Kamare's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to LaVine. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. A 3-ball. Sacramento again missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Simons from outside. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Ellis. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Took him no time at all on that one. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Avdia against Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 6 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming. That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, LaVine. Back to Murray. Kick out to Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Over Sharp. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Levine.
Basically a Hail Mary, and Levine got the benefit of the doubt.
Pass to Kamare. Off target with his 3. Kings have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Outside for Murray. DeRozan with a screen for Murray. DeRozan inside. Ayton's there. Murray, no good. Portland leading by 6. And here's Sharp. DeRozan defending. Simons, the pass to Sharp. That 3 off the mark. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. Murray from deep three-point territory. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for Portland. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Jonas Valanciunas, Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. Here's Banton. Trains the three-pointer. Banton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. And here's Ellis for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Grant for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Levine gets to Monk. A fader. Second shot opportunity. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Grant with a screen on Monk. Here's Banton. Monk defending. Grant surveying the D from the arc. The shot, no good. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9 points. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Grant sets a screen for Henderson. Back to Grant. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Kings trail by 9. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan with a screen for Sabonis. Here's Murray. Out to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Sharp with a screen on Murray. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. LaVine wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the wing right side. Outside, Avdia. The three. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. DeRozan a screen. He had a nice open look right there. 9 points for Ellis.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And it's Murray penetrating. Outside DeRozan. Driving in to tie it up. Murray, no good. Avdia with it. Picked up by Ellis. To stop the drought, Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 12 points here in the second half.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Murray, good.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
That bucket in no time at all. Levine's got 19 points.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
To the left side wing. Simons against Ellis. Simons kicks to Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And stolen by Simon. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just kept the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Out to the wing. Here's Kamara. Misses the three. And it's the Kings with the ball. 7-point differential. For three, Levine. And it's Ayton with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense.
this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Now here's Simons. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Ryan.
Allie, thank you. It's good.
Growing his passing game. Sharp nose being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's Curry. And it's Moody penetrating. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Back to Pajemski. Fires the three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Avdia. He's got 5. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Butler against Avdia. Tries it from the top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Portland.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Pajemski into the lane. Curry passes to Butler. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Shoots over Simons. Jump shot is good that time.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Kamari. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Green finds Curry. Butler, a screen on Simons. Curry, no good. Trailblazers lead by 3. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Green. Green with a screen on Simons. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Can they get it? Warriors with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Curry looking it over. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Blazers trail by 6. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Pass to Simons. Avdia against Butler. Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Butler with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Moody passes to Butler. Now here's Curry. There's a screen. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A pleasant surprise for Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Pass to Kamari. This one for 3. Rebounded by Green. The The Warriors lead by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pajemski. Here's the 3. Butler, great positioning on the putback.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Avdia, screen on Curry. Simons outside. Avdia outside. The 3 from Ayton. Gets the 3 to fall. Tipped. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
We've got Scoot Henderson clinging out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Back to Thybulle. Thybulle on the wing. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. The 3. Curry, no good. Blazers trail by 8, and you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Williams is checked in for Kamara. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Thybulle passes to Grant. Now here's Henderson, defended by Pajemski. Oh, stolen by Payton. Hield against Grant. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Hield. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Outside Pajemski. Over Henderson. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Drops in the 3.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Pass to Payton. Green for 3. Green able to hit from 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Clingan's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 7. Payton with it, picked up by Grant. Pass to Kuminga, and here is Green. Outside Hield. Payton with a screen on Henderson. Payton up top. Hield on the wing. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Outside Thybulle. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
There's a screen. Right side Payton. from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 10. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Thibault. Grant outside. The three ball. The rebound by Payton. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A line change here for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. On the wing, Payton. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Green. He takes it in. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Simons with a steal. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Warriors lead by 11. Outside heel. Pass to Santos. From deep. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
Pass to Moody. Butler with the ball. For three. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's Pajemski. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Curry. Jimmy Butler on the attack. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Nice move. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sharp against Curry. Back to Sharp. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Sharp's got 5 now.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Sharp, a screen on Butler. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. Defense right on him. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. And Spencer's subbed in for Pajemski. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Off the outside. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Simons. Pass to Kamari. Now Aiden. Hey, puts up a three. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
Yeah, for a center, Aiden's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
Butler, a screen on Simons. Curry passes to Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Blazers trail by 6. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Portland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Off the outside. Curry with a steal. Curry takes it in. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
The underrated defense of Steph Curry going coast to coast.
Avdia passes to Simons. Left side Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Looney, a screen on Avdia. Here's Butler. Back to Looney. To the inside. Stolen by Sharp. On the break. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Drive by Curry. Pass to Looney. Moody with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Up top, Grant. The 3 is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Clinging out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Thibault in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Grant. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Healed with the defensive effort. The Warriors leading. Driving in. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Payton. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Gets stolen by Hield. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Payton finds Kuminga. Payton up top. Pass to Heel. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Simons with it. Now guarded by Curry. Outside Sharp. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Back to Curry. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Butler outside. Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Avdia outside. Pass to Kamari. Hayden with a screen. And stolen by Green. And he's all alone. Looking to get it going. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Anthony Simons.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
Portland making a switch here. Thibel's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Avdia. Back to Sharp. Inside. Shoots. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Curry, a screen on Avdia. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. Klingin, he's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for Stephen Curry. Right side Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Butler on the wing. Outside Moody. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Moody passes to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Graham to tie it up. Knocks down the long tag.
The heat is on, but Grant keeps his composure. He doesn't let the situation affect the quality of his shot.
Outside Payton. All alone. It falls.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Avdia finds Thybulle. Grab the screen. To take the lead. The rebound by Payton. Graham, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Green. Back to Kuminga. From deep. That shot off. Green against Avdia. Now here's Thybulle. Back to Avdia. They swipe it. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at center. Kick out to Levine. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. And it's Curry with the rebound. Moody the pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Offline with his 3. Ellis against Curry. Ellis goes in. Outside for Murray. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pass to Green. And taken away by Ellis. Levine looking around. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Green missing. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. We talk about guys, Brent, whose value exceeds the numbers. Well, that's Jay Crowder.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin, that an understanding and an awareness of self in terms of what you contribute sometimes is the most important part of being a role player. And Jay Crowder has done that throughout his career. He brings a toughness to the floor that helps other players settle into their role because they know Jay is willing to take something like that on. So making sure you have a great self-awareness of what you can contribute. Jay Crowder has defined that for himself throughout his career.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Moody. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you hope that this inspires the offense. The game is about putting it in the basket, and that first bucket took a while.
Ellis finds Levine. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Green. Lets it go with the 3.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Clock at 6. Wide open look here for Murray. That's tipped. Warriors leading by 3. For 3. Traps in the tray.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Here's Levine. There's the drive. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Ellis. Sabonis grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Ellis. There's the lob to Sabonis.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is. Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Heald's checked in for Stephen Curry. The Warriors leading. Butler is screen on Monk. Hield dishes to Butler. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Levine kicks to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Carter sets the pick for Levine. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Payton passes to Hield. Over Carter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Sacramento. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And here's Carter following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Carter kicks to Lyles, and it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 3. Payton in the corner. Back to Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. Bean passes to Lyles. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Levine. Second chance shot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Lyles, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Carter. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Ellis. Green with a screen on Ellis. To the paint. Green kicks to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot timers.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
The shot by Monk is no good. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ellis kicks to Murray. Levine, a screen on Kuminga. Kick out to Levine. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
A rapid-fire release by Levine on that one.
Curry with the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Levine. On 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry on the wing. For the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now, here's Monk. Scoreless thus far, and good that time.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Pass to Curry. Pulls it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here is Murray. Monk for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Lets it go from deep. Steph, perfection from the arc.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Levine. Then for the Warriors, Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Payton, and it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Ellis. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Three-pointer, Hield. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Monk outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy has been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Crowder in at the three spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Green. Sacramento able to drain the three. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Bounce pass, Butler. Podziemski finds Moody. To Podziemski, just 4 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good ball movement here by the Kings. There's a screen by Murray. And LaVine launches it from deep. Warriors with the rebound. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Poked away. Left side, Butler. Podziemski with it. Murray on him. Shot clock at 3. Moody with it, outguarded by Crowder. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Moody.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
LaVine kicks to Murray. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ellis has got 6 points.
And you can't sleep on Sabonis' passing ability. I mean, this guy could torch you with dimes.
Pass to Moody. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. And some changes here for the Kings. Monk's checked in for Crowder. And it's Fulton for Ellis. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Buddy Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Moody with it, guarded by Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Hield from outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. Warriors trail by 8. Three-pointer, Butler. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Payton against Monk. Here's Valanciunas. Sacramento again missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Hield outside. Back to Jackson-Davis. Monk with the ball. Now Payton defending. Here's DeRozan. Fultz with the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jay Crowder's checked in for Murray. Dominguez come in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 5. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's stolen by DeRozan. Takes it inside. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. DeRozan surveying the D. Outside Crowder. DeRozan a screen. 4 on the clock. Crowder gives to Valanciunas. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Three-pointer Hield. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 5. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Hield with the bucket.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Monk with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Monk, the pass to LaVine. Back to Monk. To the inside. And there's LaVine on the assist by Monk. That's now 8 points for Zach LaVine.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Curry passes to Payton. outside for Curry. Three-pointer. Payton, that's good. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
For 3, Levine. And it's Looney with the rebound. Payton against Monk. Payton passes to Curry. Payton with a screen on Clark. Curry on the drive. Back to Payton. To take the lead. Up again. It's good on the putback. Kuminga's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. Crowder, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Ellis in for Carter. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now Green after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Pass to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Curry's shot is good.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
There's Levine. Sabonis, high post. Crowder kicks to Levine. Ellis outside. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
They kick out to Hill. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga, screen on Crowder. Green inside. Defended by Sabonis. Kuminga, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Ellis. The kick out to Crowder. Off target from outside. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hield finds Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Outside, Payton. Curry, a screen on Crowder. Fires from deep. Curry's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Hield. Here's Payton. Yes!
Got to be aware of Buddy Hield on the defensive end, too. His quickness let him exploit that.
Sacramento with the ball. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Substitution.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Payton. Curry setting the pick for Payton. Crowder with the steal. Timeout, Kings.
Substituting on the court.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off full.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Substituting on the court.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Timeout, Kings. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Payton in at the 3. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. Outside for Murray. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for Keegan Murray.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Stolen by Levine. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Payton. Outside Curry. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them. And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Here's Levine. The kick out to Sabonis. Murray is screen on Green. Murray outside. Pass to Ellis. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray way outside. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Here's Pajemski. Connects from 3-point range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Levine. Levine sets the screen for Ellis. Kick out to Levine. Outside Crowder. Just 2 to shoot. A 3-ball. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 3-pointer. Butler. Sabonis grabs the board. The can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Three-pointer, Butler. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Sacramento. On the wing, Levine. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him. Here's Podziemski.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's the starting group for Portland. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamari in at the small forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Sabonis goes in. Pass to Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Avdia. On target from range.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Sharpe. Tries again. It's Avdia on the wing. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Avdia. Murray, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Ellis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Simons against Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Sharpe. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And another miss by Sacramento. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Murray.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. No good from outside. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. On the wing, Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Avdia. Levine passes to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Here's Ellis. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Avdia outside from behind the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Monk for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Grant outside. There's a screen. Buries it from 3.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharpe with tremendous upside to his game.
Oh, deflected. Back to Monk. Over Simons. And the basket by Monk.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You know.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's the 3. Sharpe, no good. The Kings trailing. DeRozan for 3. No good. 3-pointer. Zach LaVine clears it away. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
That gives them the lead. Monk's got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. Avdia, screen on DeRozan. Here's Avdia, defended by Murray. Avdia can't get it to go. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Grant. Left side, Monk. Levine with a screen on Avdia. Murray from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, a closely contested. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Matisse Thybulle clinging out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. Here's Kamare. For 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. The Kings lead by 5. Monk for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Thybulle on the wing. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Thybulle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Now here's Monk. Give him 8 points now. The 3. Lyle's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Clingan. Pass to Graham. To the right side. Clock at 6. Outside for Henderson. Up and over Carter. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Here's Laravia. Fires from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Grant from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Carter with it. Henderson picks him up. Here's Kamare. Off target with the 3. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Lyles a screen. Out to Sabonis. Here's Laravia. No made baskets yet. Again, the miss by the Kings. Grant with a screen on Monk. Let's go with a 3. Thybulle, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Monk. Carter, a screen on Thybulle. Carter with it, defended by Henderson. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Carter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Grant with a screen on Monk. Thybulle passes to Graham. Launches a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Sabonis. He's closely guarded. Now the Blazers on the move. And he's going for the lob. Outside Carter. Sabonis outside. Outside Monk. Pass to Lyles. Sabonis with a screen on Grant. 5 on the clock. They now take the lead. And it's a 3-point Kings lead.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
And here's Grant from the arc. Grant with a screen on Monk. Here's Thibault. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thibault's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Carter, good.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Monk passes to Laravia. The floater, pass to Lyles. Sabonis looking over the floor. But if it goes, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Matisse Thybulle with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And down it goes. 2 points. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Shot by LaVine, no good. Portland trailing here. Pass to Avdia. And here's Sharp. Back to Avdia for the lead. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray, a screen on Simons. Sabonis finds Murray. And here's the fast break. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Now here's LaVine. They kick it out to Murray. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. Murray's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Right wing. Here's Kamare. Misses the 3. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Outside Murray. Sabonis outside. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Avdia. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Ellis. Outside for LaVine. Murray, a screen on Sharp. LaVine with it. Now Sharp defending. Here's Sabonis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sabonis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Shots good by Sabonis.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Avdia. 6 points for him. Here's Kamari. Over DeRozan. Kamari, no good. The Kings leading. 1:03 left in the third. Outside for Levine. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. And it's Monk missing. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Kamari. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And Ayton, throw it down.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Picked by Sabonis. Outside Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Monk. Driving inside. Murray from outside. Avdia pulls it in. Grant against DeRozan. Pass to Henderson. Avdia, good look. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Henderson out there with Delano Banton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Klingon in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Valanciunas. Not really his range, and it's off target. Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Banton. And here's Grant from the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Outside Monk. Valanciunas sets a screen. Now here's Levine. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Pass to Grant. Another shot. And perfection right through the net. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Moravia passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Klingon. Here's Levine. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's Grant from the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Ben. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Ellis. Here's Laravia. Williams defending. Valanciunas with a screen on Henderson. Fires the 3. Ellis, good. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's the pick. Grant, the pass to Benton. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Grant in the post. He's covered by Levine. For three, Klingon. It's kept alive. Pass to Benton. Back to Grant. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Grant against Levine. Pass to LaRavia. The three ball. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. Levine. Murray from outside. Murray connects from outside.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Avdia with it. Checked by Murray. Sharp against Levine. Simons, a screen on Levine. Back to Simons. Here's Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Hayden with a screen. Offensive rebound. Murray against Avdia. Pass to Kamari. Back to Avdia. Launches it. The shot no good. Good D by Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Simons. Outside Levine. They set the screen. Here's Ellis. To tie it up. And Aiden pulls it down. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And that one's good. Sharp. And so Portland takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to